for that verse. I didn't think
what?
Are you? I thought Kanye just gave him
out of your
shot.
mind.
Yo. Check out the full podcast. Link below.
Yo, what's a verse or a song that kind of solidified an artist for you? I was thinking about this topic. I think I told you this, man. Like I was listening to Fivio Foreign, who, by the way, you know, he dropped his last album, and people kind of like, yeah, I liked it, but it wasn't like, you know, he didn't blow anybody away with the last album. Yeah. So he has some proving to do. But I will say there was some hype about Fivio Foreign that I didn't get until I heard his verse on Off the Grid with Kanye West and Playboi Carti, and I said to myself, hey, yo, he needs to do that more. If he does that, this guy is a beast. And ever since that verse on this album, I kind of understood his approach. I understood where he was. I understood like his artistry a little bit more. I was able to appreciate what he did. Another example to me is like Rod Wave. You know, he dropped his song years ago called Hard on Ice, and this was before he became the Rod Wave of today. But I was like, bro, I felt something in my heart, dog. It was a story he was telling. The melodies, the vocals, it hit me with that song. And I was wondering, like, what's a verse or a song for somebody that just hit ones. You and you said they're the one?
I got some good ones for you. Yeah. So T.I., I'm just going to go back in history.
Okay.
When T.I. dropped his verse from Never Scared, he said
Bonecrusher,
Never Scared.
Yeah.
T.I.'s verse on Never Scared. I always knew T.I., you know, he had all these songs, whatever, you know, but like Never Scared was like, oh, he's that guy. You know what I mean? T.I. Never Scared verse. Jeezy, So Icy. I actually didn't know Gucci or Jeezy at the time, but I kept hearing rumblings about Young Jeezy. I'm like, who is this Young Jeezy guy? Then I heard his verse on So Icy. I was like, okay, yeah, Jeezy's that guy.
Yeah.
Took off there. Newer school, Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert on Migos, Bad and Boujee.
Don't tell. Yo, to me, his verse is forgettable, bro. I didn't never make it to his verse.
I didn't love his verse,
but it made a mark on you.
Okay, yeah, like this is
got you,
because that's what it's about, right?
That is what it's about.
It's like, when did you realize? Okay, this is this.
There's
guy.
something here. Like he's someone.
He's that guy. So on Bad and Boujee, when he dropped that verse, weird. His verse changes like the vibe of the whole song.
And that's why it always do
it. The rhythm of it. But I was like, yo, damn, I didn't know at the time like he can do that.
You know who I got? I got one. Dog, when I heard Lupe on Touch the Sky,
I didn't care for that verse. I didn't think I didn't think he made it at the time on Touch the Sky. I thought Kanye just gave him a shot.
Out of your mind, bro.
Kanye gave him a shot, and then he just
bro.
Took it because that was like the first time I heard Lupe,
and I was locked in from day one.
But it was
personally, I was locked in from day one.
That's fine. That's
you know, but I get it. He didn't like blow up at the time.
Yeah,
but he made a mark on me. Like for example, another good one is I think the first time people heard Future, and at the time I never knew who Future was.
Racks on racks.
Yo,
did
anybody know who Future was?
That guy was with Y2UT or whatever his name was.
YC. That song was the
racks on racks.
There was a little era.
Was it YG on the song too?
No, he was not.
No, YG was on Booted and Tooted. I didn't know that was YG and Ty Dolla Sign. I was like, yo, Tooted and Booted is YG and Ty. It wasn't until a couple years later.
Then you realize he was on it.
I was like, wait, that's YG? But
that's
another person I'm gonna give you is Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty on Mixtape. I was like, who is this guy?
He killed that.
It's like,
he killed that.
Who is this? But you know, Lil Yachty has actually several. Mixtape, Broccoli. When I heard him on Broccoli, I was like, oh nah, he killed this joint. I was like, Lil Yachty's that guy.
Surprisingly for Drake, the first time I heard Drake, I know a lot of people got introduced to Drake on So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Right? At a wide scale. But back in high school, dog, we was listening to Trey songs featuring Drake.
Oh yeah.
The Replacement Girls.
Replacement Girl.
The comeback season era. But in particular, I'm not gonna lie, Drake on Replacement Girl, the video, he looked corny, bro.
And I don't ever really kick game. I know you find it impressive whenever you introduce to me.
He just looked corny as hell. If the imagery of him, he didn't look believable. Like I just
didn't believe. 2006,
07, like 08. But clearly to me it was so far gone. Like in particular, best I ever had. That to me, when I heard best I ever had, it was solidified.
He's out of here.
It was solidified, dog.
At the time, best I ever had was one of the best songs I ever heard in my life. I was like, dog, this is like a highly quality rap R&B song.
Yeah.
Let's do some girls. Some girls that like Nicki Minaj when she dropped 5-Star Chick. Remember on that 5-Star Chick? I just something and I got a bag on Gucci or whatever.
Yeah.
Fire verse.
Nah, I'm with you. She
who
was
else?
on a couple things too, man.
Damn.
You talking about just women in
Carti B,
general?
Yellow Bella. I was gonna say Yellow Bella.
Bodak Yellow,
obviously.
She was putting out Gangsta Bitch Volume 1, 2 before that,
Carti?
but nobody really was rocking with
I
it.
had no clue who Cardi B
Yeah, no, she had like 2 mixtapes before that.
I didn't even know
yeah.
who Cardi B was in Love and Hip Hop because I stopped watching it.
Got you.
But
anyway, yeah, I mean, what are some verses that you guys think of? You know, verses, songs, you know, it can be either or, but I think everybody has their own story, their own memory for a particular artist. That
what was a verse?
And the cool thing about this topic is most people were late on all these artists. By the time you realize that somebody was that who they eventually became,
of course,
they had already amassed a nice little following.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
They just bubbled up to the top. Nonetheless, leave your thoughts and reviews or picks in the comments.
Listen to the full episode. Link below.